Laura Negri, the Director of PnO Data Solutions, and today's webinar we're talking about the missing link. So let's take a step back. The missing link, or the link, the way to create is a one-way channel to provide a doctor, physician, PT with your observations so that they can just see your report. So you're basically just showing them what you see. If you wanted to invite them to your zone, that's when you can really start to have conversations about video analysis, which means that you can have interdisciplinary rehabilitative type of conversations. So you can share a video analysis with them, they can comment back on it. So this has been always a feature of PnO Data, and it's one of the big differentiators of the way that PnO Data was set up in order to be a collaborative type of platform. But it wasn't always easy to get physicians to log in or people to understand how to, enter your zone. So now we've made a new feature that you can invite colleagues into your zone. They'll get a nice, clean email, and I'll show you how to do that right now. Okay. So if I am a PnO user, I am actually a facilitator of the Kara's demo zone. So if you don't have a change of role at the top of your software and you do want to use this invitation feature, just contact me at kara@pnodata.com and I will make sure to allow you to have that feature. So you're just going to change your role to user administration. And when you do that, you'll see all of your users here. You can always move people back and forth. And you can go up to the little gear and go to invite users. So I'm going to add a row, and I will add Dr. Physician and his email address. Okay, so when I do that, I've entered in his first name, his last name, and his email address, and I can create the invitation. Now, this is a place where I can add more text to it if I want to. You can say, Dr. So and so, we talked about collaborating. And then spell that correctly. And then it says, some basic text like you are invited to join PnO Data for 2D motion analysis and online learning, and click the link to get started. So I'll show you an example of the email that's going to go to that person. Okay, so the invitation's been sent. We can also see the link of that to them, and we can copy it if for some reason it got lost in their junk mail and we need to send it again. We can copy that invitation and do it again. So here we'll go over to the PnO Data at Gmail, and we'll see that Dr. Physician has gotten an email. And it says, "Hi, Dr. Physician, you are invited to join." So if they click on register, he is taken to the registration page for PnO Data, and his information has already been filled out. So all he has to do is actually fill out a username. So we'll go ahead and do that. And his password. Now, I have had people register for people, provide a username and password, and send that in an email as well. So if you want to do that, feel free. You do have to accept the terms and conditions on their behalf. So that's the only piece that you have to consider. But if you do this, if you send them the invitation, then they just have to fill out their username and password, and then they can register. So they click register, and then they are logged in. Once they have logged in, they've already been given access to Kara's demo zone. So it makes it really easy for them to automatically have access to your facilities area for video analysis. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to have to show how that collaboration feature really works. So as opposed to a one-way street where you are providing them with a template with your observations, with those gate scores and the free-form analysis, if they're invited into your zone, they can create analyses as well. So now Dr. Physician can come in here and he can start an analysis. Now, the videos that he'll be given access to are ones that you made public within your area. So they're not going to be all of the videos. It's only going to be the videos that you have decided that anybody that's in your zone can have. So he can start an analysis on Rory. So he'll start an analysis, and let's say he goes through and he thinks that you need to make an adjustment to something. He might want to point that out and capture an image with it and say, this is my observation, and submit that. Now, right now, he's just having an analysis by himself, so if he wants to share that with someone within the zone, he'll go ahead and share it with Caleb and save that. So we invited Caleb to the conversation, and he was available to make an observation as well, and he just gave us a reply that says, great observation. So this is the way that you start to collaborate and create discussions around video analysis and invite your colleagues to it. So that's why inviting people that are interested in the video analysis tools is a great way for you to form collaboration. And the last way for you to share within your zone with someone who is a member of your zone is to share your gate scores or your free-form analysis reports. So unlike the link where we use the wizards to share that link where they could view the report and see the videos, if you share a gate score with a member that is a member of your zone, then they'll have a little bit more capability with that. So let's take a look and see. So let's go to this unpublished report. So if you aren't aware, the U means unpublished, which means that it's not locked, for instance. Published would mean that it is locked, and the E means that it's out for external review. So that means that you've sent it to the Send Analyst feature. So we're going to go to the unpublished Edinburgh webinar, and we're going to skip ahead because you can always take a look at the Edinburgh Visual Gate Score webinar in its entirety because it's very thorough and it will teach you how to do the entire score. So we'll just skip ahead by clicking on that progress bar at the bottom. We're able to scroll through all of the slides of the wizard, and we can go to the summary page. So we see our videos and our score just like we have in the past, but now we have the link as well as publish as well as send analyst. Now you can send this to someone as an unpublished report using the link feature, but if you want to share it with someone within your zone so that they can open it up and actually use the video analysis tools, you have to publish the report. So we'll click publish, and now it's published. And that's where you see the share function. So now we can share this with someone that's a member of our zone. So we'll go and share that with Dr. Physician. And then let's go take a look by logging in with Dr. Physician to see what he can see. Make sure you always click OK after you've done that. And then click OK again. Okay, so we have to log out and log back in as Dr. Physician. And when we log in as Dr. Physician, we notice that he's got some notes, he's got some messages. So let's take a look because we've done a lot with Dr. Physician today. He sees that, oh, Caleb has commented on that analysis that he created, and he also sees that a Edinburgh Visual Gate Score has been shared with him. So now if Dr. Physician clicks on the Edinburgh Visual Gate Score, he has more capability than what we saw with that link. With the link, he could only see the videos and he could only see the score plus, the reporting and the observations that we made. But if he scrolls to the bottom, he can open up that module. And what that means is that he can make observations himself by going to the video analysis screens. So he can look over the videos, he can use some angle measurements himself if he wants to, and whatnot. Now, he can't change your answers of your score, but he can verify them, or he can then, decide he's going to have a conversation with you about your score. But that is another way that you can share with colleagues that are members of your zone. Today, we talked about the missing link. We showed you how to use the link in this webinar, so you can go over that at any time. And we also introduced a new feature of easy invitations to invite colleagues into your zone, where they just have to click a button, fill out their username and password, and then they have access to your zone. When they've been given access to your zone, they can share analyses with their iPad or their iPhone app or the web browser, as well as share those gate scores or freeform reports. So I hope you enjoyed today's webinar. I will open the floor for questions now. And if you do have any other questions after the webinar and you decide you want to contact me for more, you can always email me at kara@pnodata.com.